Crude oil prices took another drop today as OPEC countries try to thwart the United States' efforts to supply itself.
24-hour News 8 Steve Kelso has been keeping a watchful eye on the market today. Steve.
Hey, good evening. Gas prices saw no immediate change from today's activity, but another 3% drop in crude price signals they soon could. In the meantime, we're taking a bigger look tonight at just how this volatile marketplace affects you.
So when you start thinking about oil prices, they affect you a lot.
Let's start with the obvious. Gas prices, now at a 4-year low. AAA now says that every day American consumers are saving $225 million compared to last June when prices were at their highest. Professor Paul Isley says that works out to about $20 a month for each of us.
How big of a deal $20 is matters as to where you are on the income level. And if you're in the bottom 25%, an extra $20 can be an awful lot of extra food.
Low prices are not only changing the way we drive, but what we drive. The sales of SUV and trucks are up, but the Chevy Volt has suffered a 21% drop. J.D. Power and Associates says that fuel economy is no longer listed by consumers as one of the top 5 reasons for purchasing a particular car.
Yeah, certainly we're seeing consumers shift to more powerful engines and larger vehicles. And we've been seeing that over the course of the last year.
And anything that you ever buy has arrived at its point of purchase on the back of an internal combustion engine. Those costs are built in.
Therefore, it helps the price of all goods in the end.
A prolonged period of cheap oil could even bring jobs back to U.S. soil.
The energy prices in the United States are cheap enough to offset our labor cost, and they're drawing industry back from China.
Now, in just the last year, the U.S. has come from a position of importing most of its oil to producing most of its own oil. In an effort to keep the U.S. market, OPEC nations have managed to slash prices by dumping supply into the system. Since producing oil in the United States involves fracking and is expensive, and if that oil gets too cheap, some experts believe that fracking will be in jeopardy. That could open the door then for OPEC to jack the prices, and all of this advantage and your $20 a month goes away.